Who's gonna save the world? I wanna know, na na na. Who's gonna save the world?
Of America Core Values Awards ceremony. I'm delighted to see everyone here with us. People flew in from Texas, from like everyone. I'm so happy and humbled that you guys and then everyone is here and we are about to start. So, the color guards. Please stand for the color guard.
Right forward. Hoop. Mark time. Hoop. Forward. Hoop. Left. 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 Right. 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 Left. 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 Right. Right. Out. Mark time. Hoop. Left turn. Hoop. Up. Two. Forward. Ready. Hoop. Mark time. Hoop. Forward. Hoop. Left. 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 Right. Right. Out. Mark time. Hoop.
I present Hosta Middleton singing the national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed as the twilight's fast gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Please remain standing. Retire the colors.
Mark nine. Hoop. Forward. Hoop. Mark time. Hoop. Left turn. Forward. Right.
Uncover and sit down.
Please remain standing as Felix Gamboa performs the Garifuna national anthem. Garifuna to the fullest. Come on, it's something to clap for. We are truly humbled here with us at the third Garifuna Veterans of America ceremony next year. Retired Sergeant First Class Leoso Fernandez. He's sick. Yes, he's sick. He's sick. He called us. He says people that we're here to honor. May they rest in peace of Roy and Nuia Robinson. At this moment, I would like to thank our sponsors. I would like to say thank you to the Bronx Hospital for Veterans Affairs, James St. Peter's building for allowing us to host our Core Values Awards this year here. Mr. Michael Williams, the Minority Veterans Program Coordinator, which is here with us today. He's back there, thank you. The Bronx Council wrote a story on us, so thank you for that. Council member Maria del Carmen Arroyo and Council member Vanessa Gibson gave us some citations to our honorees today, so they're not here today, but we thank them for that. Also, Sergeant First Class us. Ivan Moreira and Rita Arzu, who gave or Janet, who gave us the stuff to put in the raffle. They donated it to us. Thank you. Also, Attorney Martin Munitz, which is my boss. He's not here with us today, but everybody, if you need a lawyer, okay. If you need a lawyer, call us. We're good. I'm just saying. Okay. So let's move right along.
Good evening, everybody. How's everybody feeling? Good. Everybody good? Yeah. Well, I came out with this concept 2 years ago in 2012. I found out, I was doing some research. I was trying to find some comrades that I served with in the military. So I came across, let me see how many Garifuna are in the military. But I was surprised that I only seen 2, myself and somebody who I served with on the ship of name Matthew Arzu. And I said, I know there's a whole lot more than just 2, because I served with a couple of them. So I started doing more research. I went to the Hispanic Veterans Association, and a lot of the last names that were there are like Nunes, Güity, Arzu, Vanessa. These are names that we know are Garifuna, but at the same time they're Hispanic, right? So they identify themselves as Hispanic and not as Garifuna. So I saw this as an issue, and then I started, and then me, myself, and Milton Guity Jr. Where is it? Right over here. We spent countless hours to create a logo that will represent our soldiers. So the logo that you guys, that logo right there, he was the one that saw the vision, he was the one that made it, he was the one that made it come to life. So I thank him for seeing my vision and bringing it out to life. Also, I got in contact with a couple of the veterans, or active duty members, like Roy Nunes. This is my first time meeting him. I met him through other veterans, so a lot of people came, they saw that, you know what, this is a great idea, and he's an officer. I was enlisted. Like, this guy is in front. They enlisted personnel, so to get an officer to kind of say, hey, you have a great idea going on, I was like, oh, wow, you know. So we have retired Major Cesar Castro. He was one of our honorees last year. He came over, you know, so I want to thank them. Sergeant Moreira, he was deployed to Iraq last year. And, you know, thank you God he's here with us today. These guys, I want to thank them for their support. I want to thank them for for motivating me to continue doing this. Captain Stacy, she's a nurse in the Army. She's not just a nurse, she's also a leader. There's a difference between, there's a difference when you are, and not for nothing, a nurse out here and a nurse in the military. And a nurse in the military, you just don't do patient care. You actually deal with people, you actually deal with communities, you are in charge of thousands of people. And this is the type of work that she does on a daily basis. So, thank you guys. Please enjoy these festivities, please. I got my family right here supporting me. So, my family star, we have Arroyo from the Central American Day Parade, my aunt right over here. I want to thank everybody. I want to thank the New York Great Cadets. They showed me support last year. Thank you. We definitely will see each other next year. And my kids right over here. And also a special thanks to Carmen. She has been supporting me throughout everything. She is the one that made this happen. I gave her the headache. And she's, you know, she works so hard, and I appreciate her. You know. And Mr. Michael Williams, again, thank you. Rudy Arzu, she was real
please come up.
Thank you. Good afternoon. I just want to make a quick correction. I'm not the chief of staff. That's Nicole Lauterbach. I'm actually the Housing and Constituent Services Director. But I'm here on his behalf. My name is Nestor Medina. Good afternoon to all. There are some Hondurans here, there are some Catrachos here, there are some Garifunas here, so we're here to support them. Guatemalans, Nicaraguans. I don't want to leave out anyone. So, Garifuna is definitely in the house. And those are my people, and I say those are my people because I'm from Honduras too. I was born in La Ceiba. Anybody from Honduras, from La Ceiba? Hey, what's up? I was actually raised in this country, but my heart, I yearn for my country still, so I'm proud of that. So, my apologies, actually. The assembly member is in Puerto Rico, or at least he's returning from the Somos meeting, this political Latino meeting that is just happening in Puerto Rico. So he sends his love, he sends his support, and so, his apologies as well. So I'm here on his behalf, okay? Recognitions and appreciations and thank you so much to the Garifuna Veterans of America. And in particular, I want to go to the president, Mr. Arzu. I don't see him. So,
That will be able to make our community better. Again, she began her doctorate as a nurse. Our Garifuna people we are extremely smart. There are a lot of smart people in our community. And I believe that we do take that for granted. We need to utilize our resources. We need to support each other, put other differences aside, and it doesn't hurt to support. Whether you like the person or not, whether you have any personal vendetta against our fellow Garifuna, it's not a lot of us. So we need to come together, regardless of what's going on outside. This is our way to maintain our culture, to honor those who are serving, who have served, and who are continue serving. With that said, last year, Specialist Roy Nunes passed away. We have here Sister Janet Sabio on his behalf. So before we have her come up, we're going to present her with the American flag given by Sergeant Moreira and Major Arzu. Now we're going to bring up our next honoree, Specialist Roy Guity Nunes, United States Army. And to accept his award is his sister, Janet Güity Sabio. She is also an author. We do have writers in our community as well. Her book is Word Art of the Garifuna Spirit. It is an amazing book. Again, Janet Güity Sabio. To present this award will be Sergeant Barrett. They supported us last year, and again, they're also showing us support this year. We do appreciate everything that they have done for us for the past 2 years. I don't know if you want to say it.
I'm from Antigua, and I self-proclaim myself a Garifuna.
Again, also with the award is the citations from Councilwoman Vanessa Gibson and Councilwoman Carmen Arroyo, and
yes, and on behalf of Assemblymember Pichardo,
present you with this benediction.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is a pleasure and an honor to be here today to accept the Garifuna Veterans Core Value Award on behalf of my late brother, Roy Güity Nunes. Roy was a trailblazer. When he started his banking career in the early 1960s in La Ceiba, Honduras, upon graduation from Instituto Manuel Bonilla, Roy emigrated to the United States in the mid-1960s and soon was drafted to the Army, which led him to serve in Vietnam, where he distinguished himself by earning various valor awards, including the Silver Medal of Service. After returning from the war, Roy, like many other veterans, struggled to adjust to civilian life. But he was a fighter, a Garifuna fighter, and was able not only to survive, but to thrive. Roy's strength and resiliency, in spite of PTSD and exposure to Agent Orange, still managed to overcome obstacles and challenges that would have decimated most people. Roy was extremely intelligent, completed a bachelor's degree at the University of the Pacific and a second bachelor at the University of Seville in Spain. His brilliance was further demonstrated by earning an MBA from the Thunderbird School of Global Management and an MA from the University of Pacific in California. After the war, Roy was founder and pioneer of the U.S. Hispanic Chamber of Commerce movement. He was also the founder and president of the Institute for Organizational Training and Development. In 2006, the United States Chamber of Commerce, Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, honored Roy as a Small Business Advocate of the Year. Allow me to read some of the contents of the commendation letter. The United States Hispanic Chamber of Commerce has announced that Mr. Roy Nunes, President, CEO of the Institute for Organizational Training and Development Hispanic Research Center, will receive the Small Business Advocate of the Year at the 2006 National Convention in Denver, Colorado. The Small Business Advocate of the Year is awarded to an executive who has vigorously championed the cause of minority-owned businesses. This accolade honors those who work diligently to advance the United States Hispanic Chamber of Commerce mission and have harnessed the talent of small businesses, local chambers, and major corporations to advance supplier diversity and procurement opportunities. My brother Roy, he was a fighter. He fought in the war in Vietnam as well when he got home. And his final month he spent in Palo Alto medical facilities. And we would like to thank really the staff and the hospice director for the excellent care and sensitivity provided to Roy and to our family during those difficult times. On the evening of October 22nd, 2013, in Palo Alto, California VA Hospital, our beloved brother Roy passed away, surrounded by our mother, sister, and brothers. On November 22nd, 2013, Roy was put to rest with military honors at St. Houston National Cemetery in San Antonio, Texas. With gratitude and humility, we accept Garifuna Veterans of America Core Values Award on behalf of our beloved brother, Roy Cornelio Güity Nunes. Rest in peace. Sereme.
Minority Veterans Program Coordinator, Mr. Michael Williams. He was with us last year, and last year he said, next year I will make sure, like, I will help you, and he sure did, and we appreciate him for that. Thank you very much. And please tell us.
Try to make it short and simple. First, I want everybody to be aware of this house, this veteran facility, this government facility is your facility because all of the veterans that serve make this their house. And for those of you who are taxpayers, that also makes this your facility. So that's why I told them they're definitely welcome to come here and utilize these resources as often as possible. I feel very honored to be here to support this activity. Once again, I attended the first one. It was very moving, very educational. I'm also here at the Veterans Hospital. I'm a kidney social worker, but additional roles are Minority Veterans Coordinator, which means I'm specifically tasked with outreaching to Native Americans, Hispanics, Asians, and so on and so forth. Now, we got many different outreach coordinators throughout our facility, but I call them ambulance chasers. They're just looking for any veteran they can find and get them signed up. I'm out looking for very specific veterans. Also, I want to make aware to the community and to the veterans, our Secretary of the VA, who's responsible for the total VA system, will be here on Thursday. So I'm asking all who have taken pictures, if you're interested, you can try to send me your best photos, so that way I can try to highlight your existence to them. For those who do not know, I'll try to get the best 10 photos and put it in his hand and walk away. I think last April, the Center for Minority Veterans was here in the building, right in this same room. And their job, once again, is to organize 153 VA hospitals, as well as cemeteries and our benefit side of the house. They all have Minority Veterans Coordinators. And our job is basically to ensure equal access and care to all veterans. And by me participating last year, I was able to put that into my quarterly report to try to bring it to the light. Now we're going to take it and hopefully get 10 photos, because photos tell the biggest picture as far as I'm concerned, and give that to the Secretary in his hand when he comes here Thursday to talk with everyone. All right, so pretty much that's all I got to say. I'm here to support and help in any way that I can, and I thank you once again for allowing me to participate in what you do.
God bless.
All right, now we have Specialist Nuia Robinson's daughter here. We are so happy that she was able to make it. Again, she passed away sometime last month, within the month, right? So we're going to present the flag, the American flag, presented by Captain Porter, U.S. Army. next award is for Specialist for Nuia Robinson, U.S. Army, and her daughter will be coming up here to accept her award. This is Nuia's, late Nuia's husband. He's also going to come up here and accept the award as well.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Sorry for our tardiness, got kind of lost on the way here. This is my mother's bio that she wrote about herself about a year ago. My name is Nuia Robinson. I was born and raised in the most beautiful village of the world called Guity City. I am proud to say that for the past 31 years, the United States of America has been my home. One afternoon in November of 1984, I made one of the best decisions of my life. I joined the United States Army through the delayed entry program, and on February 19, 1985, I began the journey that would mark the path for my future would take. Basic training at Fort Jackson, South Carolina, where I spent the longest 12 weeks of my life training to be a soldier. Upon completion of basic training, I was shipped to Fort Benjamin Harrison, Indiana for my advanced individual training, where I successfully completed the military occupational specialty training as a personnel administrative specialist 75P. That summer, I received orders to report to my first and only active station in Fort Hood, Texas, where I was assigned to the headquarters in the headquarters company 142nd Signal Battalion, where I was assigned 2nd Armored Division for the battalion's personnel specialist responsible for addressing personnel as well as financial concern of the soldiers. Fort Hood was my only station, for I did not get the opportunity to re-enlist because I chose to answer the call of motherhood, and in May 1st of 1987, I was honorably released from active duty under Chapter 8 of Army Regulations. In February of 1988, 5 months after the birth of my child, I re-entered the service for the U.S. Army Active Reserve and was assigned to the 351st Psychological Operations Unit here in the Bronx, where I resumed my duties as a personnel administrative specialist. In January 1991, I left the service once again to answer the call of motherhood and was transferred to the U.S. Army in Active Reserve. In November of 1992, my 8 years of military obligation was fulfilled and I received my discharge certificate. During my brief military tenure, I ranked as a Specialist 4, SP4, as well as the following awards and medals: Army Commendation Medal, Army Achievement Medal, 3rd Oak Leaf Cluster, Good Conduct Medal, Army Service Ribbon, Army Lapel Button, and several other certificates of achievements. The only thing I can really say about my mom was she was a dedicated person, determined to accomplish any goal she set forth. Nothing would slow her down. And even though she just recently passed, even during that hard time, she was still headstrong and knew what she wanted and how things were going to play out. So.
Thank you all. I know that she's out here watching this from somewhere, so she appreciates this. She's smiling from ear to ear. Thank you all. Thank you.
We also have citations for especially Nuia Robinson from Council Member Maria de Carmen Arroyo, and Council Member Vanessa Gibson, and Assemblyman Victor Pichardo.
So once again, on behalf of Assemblymember Pichardo, we want to remember and thank her for her services your way. Thank you so much.
And how, you know, you guys came today and where you came from, where we came from. I'm Garifuna too. I know where I, you know, came from, humble beginnings. I'm still in the humble beginning. But just the fact that we're here and again, to Ms. Güity, Güity Sabio, to Ecstasy Porter, to Gregory, Jermaine Moreira, to Mr. Juan Arzu, to everyone that's here. I would like to thank you for allowing us to do this and for trusting us to do this and participating with us and flying all the way from Texas, from where, you know, from, you guys came from far away to join us today, and I want to thank you. And I want to give a round of applause and thank everyone in the audience for coming. And I would like to call Sergeant First Class Gayle from the United States Army.
Good evening.
Good evening.
All right. First of all, thank you all for having us here. Veterans, family members, friends. First of all, I want to say Happy Veterans Day to all the veterans here. Let me be the first to let you know we appreciate your service, especially. Okay. This partnership started a little bit over a year ago through my counterpart here, Sergeant Barrett, and he's the first one that got in touch with Eric here, Edson Arzu, and I think it was outstanding that he actually came on board. He's one of my top guys. Our main aim was to, positively affect New York City. You know, we're here representing the New York City Recruiting Battalion, Bronx Recruiting Company, South Bronx Recruiting Center, and our aim was to focus on veterans for the most part. When he came on board, he introduced me to Edson here, and he told me about all the good stuff that he wanted to do. And immediately, you know, with his motivation, enthusiasm, I said, you know what, let's do it. We were able to branch out to a couple more other organizations, Mama T, which is the main one, Devil Dogs. You know, we've been working with them quite a bit. And then the last couple weeks, he's been sending me emails, calling me, you know, kind of like, you know, making sure that I was here for this event and, you know, getting all the awards and everything ready to present to the honorees. So definitely a round of applause to Sergeant Stepson Barrett. Like you mentioned before, he's from Antigua. I'm from Jamaica. You know, coming here today, not knowing too much about Garifuna, I definitely learned a whole bunch from the history that was presented today. We're somewhat connected from the main fact that it started in the Caribbean, and I'm Caribbean, so I think that's a good thing. All right. So definitely a learning point. Definitely pretty good. Just like everyone here, we came here to achieve the American dream. You know, getting that education. You know, getting that house, that car. You know, all that stuff. And you know, Garifuna's. You know, definitely. You know, came here with that same intent and took it a little bit further. By ways of joining the military. You know, serving, you know, this great country. So definitely thank you for your service. Leadership is one of the main thing that they brought to the plate. Being able to go overseas, whether it's Iraq or Afghanistan, and lead soldiers, in battle, from day to day. That's definitely outstanding for these individuals. All right, and we'll definitely again, appreciate all your support, contribution to the military. Family, friends, we couldn't have done it without you. So a run of applause for family and friends for all your support. The testimony that Captain Porter gave today, coming from the heart, was outstanding. And definitely with all the goals that you had in mind, and moving forward, accomplishing all those goals, moving forward, definitely a plus. Giving back is ultimately the end state or our ultimate goal. Our aim, is to have these individuals come back, whether it's New York City, different neighborhoods, Garifunas, giving back to the different communities. So definitely a plus. Moving forward, our aim, like I said before, is to assist veteran organizations, with whatever they're doing, to assist veterans. And with this organization that was started, we'll definitely stand behind you. New York City Recruiting Battalion, Bronx Recruiting Company, myself, Storm Barrett being the main point of contact. We'll definitely stand behind you with whatever you need as far as support. Yes. Again, thank you very much.
Drives me to